this vlog is not going to be showing me at my best. What happens when I open it? My pupil's not exposed?
A little red.
Well, really, the day started out pretty good. We went to a diner, not the one we usually go to on Saturday mornings, but another one around the corner from the house that I wanted to try out again. And Jeremy got the shrimp and grits, and I stole a shrimp. I thought he wasn't looking, but he caught me. Holy crap, these are really, really good. It's like a Creole cheesy sauce, and the sauce isn't too spicy, just spicy enough. It was so much better than my ham and cheese omelet. I tried to steal some more of the grits, but Mr. Selfish over there wouldn't let me. I put half of my food off to the side. So I'll take half of my food home with me and eat it later.
There's a kid behind us who's screaming and yelling, and his mom just said that if he doesn't be quiet, he has to do timeout. And we're curious where timeout is. Where do you think it is?
The bathroom.
The bathroom? I think the dishes area.
Put a dumpster out back.
Oh.
In all honesty, the kid really wasn't that loud, and it really didn't bother us. And I still couldn't get more. He's so selfish. Wouldn't share his grits. He even, stole from my fork. Look at that. Meanie. I'd share... No, I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't share my eggs with him either.
Oh my god.
So I guess it's fair. I think we're going to go to this breakfast place a little bit more. It's so good.
I squeeze.
This is Lucas. He is my kitchen frog. I just wanted to introduce you. So when we got home, I decided that the weather was great and I was going to let the chickens out. And this is the first time that they're in the coop and they're on dirt. They get a lot of space. They get to run around. They're usually in these plastic bins. I have 2 of them, and I was going to have them in 3 bins next. They're getting bigger and bigger every day. So this is their first time out. They get to fly around and play. And what do? They still all sit together in the corner. They're so cute. Yeah, I put the food in the traditional chick food tray so it they don't poop in it.
And now you want to come back in.
The goats love the chick food. Love it. They love the chick food. And so do the baby chickies. They're so cute, aren't they? I put in a hen and a rooster from the last batch. They're older now. And I wanted them to teach... Look at Rhonda and her little tongue. I wanted the rooster and the hen to maybe teach the babies how to be better chickens. But they just stole the chicken food. They didn't really teach anything. And I wonder why I have parasites, because I'm running around the yard with bare feet. But anyway, this is a baby chick. They're like a juvenile. They're 3 or 4 weeks old now. And they're starting to get their next level of feathers in. So you can see the little puffy white feathers that are attached. I'm going to pull it off in a minute. They're attached. So the white poofy feathers are attached to the next level of feathers. They just pop off. They don't hurt the chick if you pop them off. But they just kind of pop off as they get older. It's kind of cool. Nature's way of keeping them warm and safe when they're babies. Yeah, and then after the chicks, I decided to go find little caterpillars and bring them in the house. So I'm pulling out all of these milkweeds. And yeah, that's when the story begins.
So I think I have milkweed poisoning. Let me turn the water off. I think I have milkweed poisoning. I've been touching all the milkweed plants as I've been gardening and picking off all the caterpillars. And, well, I think I touched some of the plants. Got the white sappy stuff on my fingers. I touched my mouse. I touched my keyboard. I touched my eyes. I touched my lips. Well, my eyes started burning about 30 minutes ago. I guess 45 minutes ago now. And my lips have been kind of numb the last couple of days. I think I figured it out. I think it's the milkweed. I am not going to be presenting myself in a very pleasant way on this vlog. If you're looking for a pretty young lady who gets dressed up in fancy clothes and wears makeup and does all those kinds of tutorials, you're in the wrong place. It does feel better. It does. Now, you are not in like Pretty Land, Barbie Land. This is where Barbie goes when she gets kicked out. This is bad Barbie Land. While we're in the shower, let's do a little what we have in the shower. So this is what I keep in the shower. Hybiclens. Do you have a Hybiclens? If you don't, you need to go get some. Because Hybiclens, it's chlorhexidine. This is the stuff that your doctor gives you before you get a surgery or some kind of procedure. It's antiseptic, antimicrobial. It kills pretty much everything. And I mean, there's even like prescription strength mouthwashes that use that. So we use it for everything. If you get a cut, a scratch, wash it. If you get some kind of fungus, wash it. If you get some kind of external parasite, I mean, I don't know, it's antimicrobial. But anyway, we use it a lot for stuff. And the non-medicinal stuff, let's see. Got my Dermalogica. I have a couple of Dermalogica products. I'm not going to pull them all out. Jean-Louis David, I don't know, Jean Louis David. I guess a year ago I went on a whole bunch of cruises, and I don't know, you go on one cruise, you pack your bag, you come home for a couple days, you unpack, and then you pack up again. Well, I guess between two cruises, I unpacked my luggage to try out a different system. Well, I packed all my toiletries in one toiletry bag, and then I didn't bring the toiletry bag. I just left that bag at home, and I had to get everything new on the ship, which I should do a video on that. You can do. The ship has everything you need. You might be paying $5 for a toothbrush, but it has toothbrushes. And I went to the spa where they had a whole bunch of shampoos and conditioners and hair stuff, skin stuff. Everything was on sale. And I was like, well, I do need some shampoo. And so I bought these. And I quite like them. I like this brand. I don't think I would pay full retail for it, but because usually I'm buying the Sally Beauty generic version of my favorite, Matrix Biolage. I think I might need some more. Here's my little travel pack for the Biolage. I made sure to label it so that, you know, they don't think I'm bringing alcohol on. It says Matrix on there. Well, yeah, there you go. Hello and welcome to my shower. We can see we're doing some construction in the bathroom. The framework is up. Now it's my job to finish it, which means I actually have to try hard and finish it. I want to put up some drywall and a curtain rod, and so I can have like a little privacy in the toilet room, and it breaks up the shower area and the toilet room. My boyfriend says that no one will ever want to buy my house because I've made so many unique changes to it, but works for me, then it probably will work for somebody else too. Yeah, the stinging is pretty much gone. Okay, good. Phew. I'm just gonna rinse my hands off and then go back to doing other stuff and not touching the milkweed. Not touching the milkweed. Be careful out there. If you're touching the milkweed, don't touch your eyes. Whew. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. And hey, if you like my if you like this kind of content, maybe you like my OnlyFans. It's not up yet, but maybe people would like my OnlyFans to see, you know, or maybe not. Good drive, Uncle
Really, the
Wiggly
stinging
jumps
went down.
ahead
It
by
didn't sting
5.
anymore. We went on with our afternoon
I'm
plans,
red.
put the chicks back up in the house, and went
You're
off to the
11.
in-laws to play
I'm 1,
games.
2,
I ended up
3,
playing
4,
this
5.
weird
No,
hoppity
I'm 11
game,
and I got
Uncle
5.
Willie,
I got 5.
with the two nephews.
You just went and it was my turn. No.
I picked the card. It was mine.
Didn't I go before you? Alright. Okay.
Alright, move by 6.
Mason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm 17. My turn.
Alright.
So. Move Uncle Wiggly forward by 6. The clever rabbit knows all the tricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Don't like that one. Don't like that one. Nah.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
keep
take
that one.
I'll take that.
Okay.
And I taught him how to cheat.
What happens if we run out, though? I don't think there's any more
Once-
higher ones.
Once he caught on that I was just like getting random cards, he decided to try it himself.
It's done.
And then we ran out of cards.
1, 2, 3.
But then it
4,
got
5,
better
6,
because
7, 8, 9.
Oh, you gotta go back.
he tried to cheat the cheater and tried to skip over that orange spot. Because if you land on the
It's only
orange
2.
spot, you have to go back 3.
It's only 2.
Oh, not gonna work. I mean, I could have, but it's just kind of fun messing with him.
Oh, 10. I got
It's
10.
fun messing with him. The
10
youngest
for real,
one
10.
ran off because I
Okay.
made him read.
1,
He couldn't
2,
figure out the
3,
word
4,
ahead. It was too challenging for him,
5,
even though like we
6,
went
7,
over it
8,
many
9,
times.
10.
He just got frustrated and ran off,
Hi, I'm waiting for a good card.
which is too
Maybe it's
bad
helping
because
us
then he
cheat.
missed snack time.
Well, wait, that means that no one's gonna get there first.
I lost,
Yes, there is.
You only need like 1,
and then it was
2,
time
3,
for the
4,
little one
5,
to leave.
6. You only need
and
7.
then so
15.
You only
we're
need 7.
chatting after he left. We're just chatting for a few minutes,
only-
and
4, 5,
mid-sentence,
6,
Oh, I only
my eyes went from clear to foggy. I don't know what happened, but like, holy crap, my eyesight. If you ever get like a film on your eye, if you wear contacts,
Bye.
that's what happened. Like this total film just covered my eye and I could barely see. I went to the bathroom and tried to rinse off my eyes, and it wasn't helping. So I grabbed Jeremy and said, we are leaving. So I read a white paper that said that you can treat this with sodium chloride drops. And the CVS was already closed, so we went to Walmart to go see if they had it. They didn't, but I was just looking for anything with sodium chloride, and this particular eye drops had a higher concentration of sodium chloride. At least that's what I could gather from the ingredient list. It wasn't at the end of the ingredients, it was like in the middle.
Where do you put cash?
Well, anyway, got it, went home, got some kratom, which helps me go to sleep, relaxes me, and takes away pain. So I chugged that, dealt with all the pain. It really stings. Online it says the milkweed poisoning can cause severe, what do they call it? Severe pain? Yeah, it's severe. It is. It burns. It dries your eyes out. The toxin gets into your cornea and causes it to swell, and that's what the real issue is. There's a pump basically that stops working because of the toxin. So the sodium chloride, salt water essentially, goes into your cornea, pulls out the swelling, and then your eye can kind of process the toxin and get it out of your system. Usually it's out of the system in like 24 to 48 hours, but those 24 to 48 hours are painful. Like, so painful. I really thought the eye drops would work, but I used the contact solution. I used some other re-wetting drops from when I used to wear contacts. I swear, they just burned. So Jeremy went to the CVS in the morning, and my dad picked up the stuff that I needed and brought it over to me along with candy. I'm like, Dad, come on, I'm trying to lose weight. I don't want candy.
You keep trying to give me candy. I'll just take that.
But he's so sweet to bring me stuff. And then we chatted for a while. It burns, but it doesn't burn as bad as the other eye drops, the re-wetting eye drops. Oh, I put those in this morning. Dad, oh, it was terrible. It was like fire in my eyes.
Maybe they help a little bit. Now you're ready for this medicine.
Literally, this is what my world looks like. Just blurry, can't see anything, and the lights. Oh my gosh, the light is just blinding. It hurts. You can't see anything. Chirp, chirp. Well, I must not be all that blind. If I could catch a chick.
As a kid in Greenpoint, my father said the tenant says there's a leak in the bathroom. Go check it, Fred. And I went up to the tenant's apartment. He said it was in the tub in the bathroom. He didn't turn the faucet off. The water was just flowing out.
So there was no leak. Well, the leak was
Didn't tighten it up. And it wasn't a drip. I mean, it was flowing. The other thing was the landlord provided the heat from the oil burner in the basement. In the middle of winter, people would have the windows open to get fresh air, letting the heat out.
But it feels better, and the film is gone. I can see. But it is working. Very bright. Check out those lookers. I'm like, woohoo! Sexy eyes.
All red.
Dogs don't seem to care about anything. Well, it was time for Dad to go home. He's gonna go walking through the woods. I watch him, even though I'm the one who's like blind over here. I have to watch him to make sure that he gets through the woods safely. Maybe you should start carrying like a walking stick. He's so stubborn. He insists on walking, and there are vines everywhere. He's gonna. I don't want him to trip and fall. That's like the last thing I want. He's gonna have to get like a walking stick. That was a really big favor. Thank you.
I'm always here for you.
Lots of people use walking sticks. It's not embarrassing to use a walking stick if you're walking through the woods. Write that in the comments so I can show my dad and be like, Dad, even like strangers on the internet say you need to use a walking stick. My little butternut squash, it's growing. We have 2 of them. I thought there'd be more, but I guess there's only 2 of them right now. Back to the house with my chickie and my sodium chloride. Chickie goes in with all his family. You know, with the eye thing, I just didn't have time to separate them all out and put them into the other. So, about an hour ago. Oh my gosh. Comes in waves. An hour ago, I put a cloth in some water. And I put it in the freezer, the deep freezer. It's all like frozen hard. But it does feel good. So I'm going to use this on my eyes. Oh, it hurts. I mean, I literally did just put salt water in my eyes. All right, time to turn the lights off. Get some more rest. That is from the salt. I am not drooling all over myself. It's just the salt. And I didn't know what I looked like, so I didn't wipe it off, but... I told you in the beginning I was not going to be presenting myself in the best light. But if anybody else, needs to search for milkweed poisoning, they can see firsthand what happens. And don't be worried. Just, get your sodium chloride. I'm going to replenish it. It's going in the kit, the medical kit. Apparently it works for a lot of different, for any cornea edema. And we seem to run into a lot of toxins in plants. My boyfriend had a problem with some pittosporum. A lady who runs an organic farm around here, she commented on Facebook and said that she had some issues with sunflowers. So It seems pretty common. Well, it rained at the end of the day. I didn't have time to bring in my laundry. Just rain, rain, rain. That's all we've got these last couple of days. Just rain. But it's so pretty and so mystical in the forest when it rains. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry that I look so terrible, but some days you just gotta wear your muumuu and not care what your hair looks like. Like I said earlier, if you're looking for the pretty girl who's got like all her stuff together, this is probably not the vlog for you. I'm not at that point in my life yet. Just give me some time. I'll get better. Work my way back to normal and everything. But all right, well, that's it for today. Hope you have a great, great day and that tomorrow's even better. All right. Bye-bye.